Welcome to Morton East production of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. Because of the COVID pandemic, we were unable to have a live audience, but with the help of Mr. Walski, we were able to record this production. Thank you to Superintendent Dr. Truesdale, Principal Gamboa, Assistant Principal Radsky, Director of Social Sciences and Fine Arts Ricardo Garcia, the District 201 Board of Education, and the students whose hard work and creativity made this show possible. Enjoy the show.
Now, fair Carlotta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks as so this old moon wanes, she lingers my desires.
4 days as we steep themselves tonight, for night, look if we dream away the time. In the moon, through the silver bowl, neighbors in heaven shall behold the man of our solemnities.
Happy beef pieces are renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegis. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation, come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, hast given her rhymes. Thou by moonlight at her window sung. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart. Turn her obedience, which is due to me, stubborn harshness. Be it, so she will not be here before your grace. Consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her. We shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
Scold Lysander! I wish my father looked but with my eyes!
Rather, your eyes must at this judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what powers I may boast. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die a death, or to abjure, forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether we yield not up to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, to live a barren sister all your life.
My soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon...
Relent, sweet Hermia and Lysander.
Yo, though praise title to my certain right, you have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him? Scornful licensor. True, he hath my love. And what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine. And on my word of hers, I do instate unto Demetrius. I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My fortunes are every way as fairly ranked, if not, then with vantage as Demetrius, which is more than these boasts can be. I am beloved by beauteous Hermia. Why then should I not prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll vouch it to his head, made love to Neater's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry at this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself, to fit the fancies of your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, to death or to a vows certain life. Come, Hippolyta, what cheer, my lord? Demetrius, Aegis, come along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptials and confer with you, or something that nearly concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire, we follow you. Now, my love, why are your cheeks so pale? Oh, how chance the roses there do fade so fast.
Belike for want of rain, which I could well, beteem them from the tempest of my eye.
I mean, for aught that I could read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes?
Or if there were sympathy in choice, war, death, and sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream. So quick bright things come to confusion.
If then truer lovers ever crossed, let it stand as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, as due to love as thoughts, and dreams, and sighs, and wishes, poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her home remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, Hermia. May I marry thee? And to that place the swift Athenian law may not pursue us? If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's home tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there I will stay for thee.
Oh, good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place thou hast appointed me, truly, I will meet with thee.
Keep promises, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away? Call you me fair? That arrogant unsay! Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair! Sickness is catching, or were favor so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye, my tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Or the world's mind to me just be baited. The rest I give to you, translated. Oh, teach me how you look. With what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart. I frown upon him, yet he loves me still. Oh, that your frowns could teach my smile with such skill. I give him curses, yet he gives me love. Oh, that my prayers could such affection move. The more I hate, the more he follows. The more I love, the more he hates me. His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine. None but your beauty, if that fault were mine. Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helena, to you our minds we will unfold. A time where lovers' flights thou still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the woods, where often you and I, upon the faint primrose beds will to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends in strangers' companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight of lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my love. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other can be! Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed on oath that he was only mine. And when the hailsome heat from Hermia he felt, so dissolved, and showers of oath did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood we tomorrow night pursue her, and its intelligence, if I have thanks, is a dear expense. But here in mean I to reach my pain, to have his sight and thither and back again.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over down.
Through bush, through briar.
Over park, over pale.
Through flood, through fire.
We do wander everywhere.
Everywhere.
So there's a little sphere?
And I serve the fairy queen to do her oars upon the green.
Those rubies, free favors. Those freckles, those are savors.
I must go seek some blue drops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslips ear. Farewell, thou lawless spirits. I'll be gone. Our queen and all else come here, anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not into his sight. For Oberon is passing a felon wrath, because that she has for attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and a jealous Oberon would want the child, not to train and trace the force wild. But she perforce withholds the little boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in Grover Green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight seam. They do square that all their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and make you quite, or you are that shrewd and native sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he who frightened the maidens of the villagery?
To make the drink to bear no harm, mislead night wanderers laughing at their harm?
Those that have love and call you sweet pup. You do their work, and they shall have the love. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. But room, fairies, here comes Oberon.
And here, my mistress, would that he were gone.
I'm met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon! Fairy, skip hence, for I forsworn his bed and company.
Terry rash wanton, and not I thy lord. Why should Titania crush her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order. Full often has she gossiped by my side. But following her womb, which then rich with my young squire, she, being mortal of that boy, did die. For her sake, I will rear up her boy, and for her sake, I will not part with thee.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding. You will patiently dance in our rounds and see our moonlight revels. Go with us. If not, shun me, and I shall spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I'll go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. I shall try downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. A gentle pup, come hither. Thou rememberest that very time I saw, but thou couldst not. Cupid's all arm, a certain aim he took. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. Fetch me that flower, the herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make a man, a woman, madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again.
I'll put a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it a lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, unbendly monkey, or a busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from my first sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her face to me. Who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is my sender, Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slay me. No, trust me, there's still unto this wood. Canst get thee gone, follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. But yet you draw not on, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave your power here to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you no more.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, still I love you more. I am the spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy is I to follow you. What worse place can I beg in your love? And yet a place of high respect with me than to be used as you use your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee and hide in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
I will not stay ill questions. Let me go. For if thou follow, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief.
I, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you will do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs still set a scandal my sex. I cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wonder.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. No bank, where the wild thyme blows, where ox lips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, and with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasy. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he had on, effected with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Because visions on that kisses wise.
Come now and rondo in fairy song. Then to your offices and let me rest.
Christmas dreams I walked away. I was free to promise the hero always regret. I turned my heart to a cold again. When my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light, screaming precious song, and in the faded light I saw 10,000 people waiting more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared.
Hence away, now all is well. One aloof stands sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce, or cat, or bear, card, or bull with bristled hair, in thine eye that shall appear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you face with wandering in the world. And to speak troth, I have forgot our way. Let us rest us here if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander, find you out of bed. For I upon this bed shall rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a pillow for us both. One bed, one heart, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear. Lie further off, yet do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. Then by your side, no bedroom me deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separations may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distance, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love were altar, till thy sweet life ends.
Amen, amen. And to that fair prayer say I, and then end life when I end loyalty. Here's my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
And with half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, and have even found a nun, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring bloom. Night and silence, who is there? Words of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despise the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Chill upon thine eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. So when thou wake, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So wake when I am gone, for our recent hour Oberon.
Thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, Lord, where can leave me? Not so.
Stay on the peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I'm out of breath in this long chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, for so she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me do run away for fear. Who's here? Lysander on the ground? Lysander,
run through fire, I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent, Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosoms makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword!
Lysander, say not so, say not so! Would thou he love your Hermia, Lord, wilt thou? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Would not change a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was thy kins's mockery born? One at your hands that deserves this scorn. Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man? That I did, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eyes. But you must fault me sufficiency. Fare you well, perforce, I must confess, I thought you, Lord, of true gentleness. Oh, that a lady, a woman refused should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia sleep though there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. And all my power to address her loving might will honor Helen and be her knight.
Help me! Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this growling soul from my breast! I need for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander, what removed? Lysander? Lord? What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? No? Then I'll deceive you all that night. Either you are dead or fight immediately!
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? And some near the cradle of the fairy queen. What? Play towards? I'll be an auditor, and an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Why do they run away? This is a navy of them to make me afeared.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Thou art transcendent.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they could, but I will not stir from this place. Do what they can, I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear I am not afraid. I'd like to be under the sea, in octopus's garden, in the shade.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
He let us in, knows where we've been, in his octopus's garden, in the shade. I'd ask my friends to come and see, in an octopus's garden with
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. For my ear is much enamored of thy note, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues forth doth move me, on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that, and yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful!
Not so neither. But if I had enough wit to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Others would do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here with me, whether thou wilt or no.
And I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. And I shall have thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers sleep. Peace blossom, cobweb, mustard seed. Ready?
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feeding with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, snowberries, and humbleback seal from the humblebees, and plucked ivys from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal!
Hail.
Hail!
I cry your worship's mercy heartily.
Come, lead him to my bower, tie up my love's tongue, and bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then what it was that next came in her eye? For she must dote on an extremity. Here comes my messenger! Come now, mad spirit, with no rule about this haunted room!
My mistress, with a monster, is in love near her close and consecrated bower, while she in her dull and sleeping hour. When that time came to pass, Titania woke, and straight away loved an ass!
This falls out better than I could devise! For Titania left the Athenians' eyes, but the lepers, as I did peep at you,
Took him sleeping, that's finished too, and the Athenian maid by his side, so that when he wake, before she must be I.
stand close, this is the same Athenian!
This is the woman, is not this the man?
Oh, why rebuke you, hand that loves yourself? Lay breath so bitter in your bitter form.
Now but I try, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleeping, or shoes in blood plunged in deep, and kill me too, cannot be but thou hast murdered him, as a murderer should look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murderer look, and so should I. Pierce through the heart with your stirring cruelty, yet you, the murderer, look as bright as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What is this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hound.
Outdog, outcry, thou hast driven me past the bounds of a maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then?
You spend your passion in a mispraised mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for all that I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege. Never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so, whether he be dead or no.
There is no falling her in this fierce pain. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. So sorrow's having the stealth behavior grow. For death that bankrupt sleep those sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay. If for his tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and like of Loki, as a true of sight. Back to the woods goes swifter than the wind, and Helena about his look well fine. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with signs of love that cost the first blood tear. But some illusion see that bring her here. I'll turn his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Swifter than air on Tartar's wall.
Flower of this purple dye, hits with Cupid's archery, sinking apple of his eye. When his love it doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of a fairy band, Helena here, close at hand, shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, and Moses make cause Demetrius to wake.
Then we'll two at once will one, that must be sport alone. Though these things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look,
When I vow, I weep and vow so born. In their nativity, all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish, holy fray! These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Wait oath with oath and you'll nothing weigh. Your vows to Hermia, put in two scales, will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
You're none of my mind, now give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you. Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect one, to what my heart love shall I compare thine heart? Crystal is mine, oh, how right thou look, those kissing cherries tempting grow. That pure from yield white, high torch tonight, fan with the eastern wind, turns to a crow when thou holds up thy hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you're all bent to set against me fair merriment. Must you not hate me as I know you do? But you must join in souls to mock me too. If you're both men as your men in show, you will not use a gentle lady so. You both are rivals and love Hermia. Now both rivals to mock Helena, a true exploit, a manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know. And here, with all goodwill and with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
I say, keep down Hermia, I will not, for I love her. All that love is gone. My heart to her but is scarce sojourn. And now Helen is at home returned, there to remain. Helen, it is not so. Disparage not the fate thou dost not know, least to thy peril thou abide, dear. Look when the love comes, yonder is the deer.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander fan! Mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy side. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
Oh, what love can press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, which would not let him die, fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear for thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo! She is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Is all the counsel we two have shared. The sister vows, the hours we have spent, we have tried the hasty foot of time. Parting us, all is all forgot. But you must rent our ancient love asunder to join these men and spurn your poor friend. He is not friendly, tis not manly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. Seems that you scorn me.
Have you said Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? You made your other love, Demetrius, who wants to spurn me with his foot, call me goddess, nymph divine and rare.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persevere, touch with sound looks, big mouse upon it when I turn my back. Wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. This sport we'll carry shall be chronicled. But fare you well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon sure remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul. Fair Helena.
Oh, excellent!
Please do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel. Thou canst compel no more than she entreats. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I would lose for thee, to prove him false that says that I love thee not. I say, I love thee more than he can do. If thou say so, withdraw, prove it too. Quick, come.
Lysander, we're too tense of this.
Away, you.
Why are you grown
tawny chala, out! Loaded medicine, hated potion, hence!
You not just. Yes, so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would, for I perceive the weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I will not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me wherefore? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? Am I not as fair now as I was erewhile? Since now you love me. Yet since now you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the God-forbidden earning, shall I say?
Be certain nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me. You juggler! You caker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? Have you no modesty? No maiden shame? Fie, you counterfeit! You puppet! You! Puppet? Aye, that way goes the game. I see that she hath made compare. Between our factors she hath urged her head, and her personate, her tall personate. Her head forsooth she hath prevailed with him, 'cause I am so dwarfish and so low. How low am I? Well, I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach to thine eyes! Agree, my naughty gentlemen, do not restrain me! You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her! What get you gone? Who is it that hinders you? A fool tried to leave her behind. What will Lysander? Or Demetrius?
Be not afraid, she shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And now she is but little. She is fierce. Oh, little again! Nothing but little and low. Why will you suffer her to flow me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hindering nutgrass maid! You bead! You acorn!
Take not her part, for if those intended never so little show love to her, though so to buy it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest to try who's right. Of thine and mine is most in Helena.
Well, then, I'll go with thee. Take my toll!
You mistress! All of this coil is long of you! Nay, don't know that! Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray, but my legs are longer. To run away! I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, Shadow Lord, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had?
And so far, blameless is my enterprise, and anointed in Athenians' eyes. And so far,
I'm glad it is so short, that this their jangling I accept for the sport.
High therefore, Robin, overcast to the night, then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose labor had this virtuous property, to take from thence all this error with his might, and make his elbow roll with what's in sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Was I in this affair duly employed, all to my queen, the beggar Indian boy, and then I will her charmed die release from monster's view, and nothing shall be peace! But, notwithstanding, haste, make no delay, you may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I would lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again! So run away. Thou coward, art thou fled? Speaking some bush? Where dost thou hide thee head?
Elude with the rod. He is defiled that draws the sword on thee.
Yeah, art thou there?
Come hither. Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, the faster he did fly. That fallen am I in dark uneven way, and here will rest me. Come thou, gentle day.
Oh, coward. Why comest thou now?
Where art thou now?
Come hither. I am here.
No, go away. Faintness has constrained me to measure out my length on this cold bed. My days approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long, tedious night. Abate thine hour. Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight. From these that my poor company detest, and sleep that sometimes stretch the sorrow's eye, steal me from mine own company.
Yet but three. Come one more. To a bold kind make four. Here she is, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad that makes the poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedeviled with the dew, and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no longer go. My legs keep no pace with my desires. Here I shall rest me till the break of day. Heavens, shield my Lysander, and victory to free!
On the ground, sleep and sound, I'll apply to thine eye, gentle's lover's die. When thou wakes, thou takes true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill, not shall have ill, the man shall have his merit, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thine amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses on thy sleek head, and kiss those fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where is Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where is Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur Cobweb, good monsieur, get you your weapons in your hand. And kill me a red-hipped humblebee on top of a thistle. And, good monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not fret yourself too much in the action, monsieur. And, good monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not. I would loathe to have you overflown with a honey bag, Tenure. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
What is your will?
Nothing good, monsieur, but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, monsieur. For methinks I am marvelous hairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music.
Or say, my sweet love, what wilt thou desire us to eat?
Truly a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a ballad of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard, and fetch thee new nuts.
I had rather have a handful of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and always be gone. It leads to the female ivy, so earnings of the market home. Oh, how I love thee!
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Your dotage now I do begin to pity. Now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eye. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Diane's but a word, Cupid's flower, has such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake me, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
Then lies your love.
Oh, how come these things to pass? Oh, how much loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Sound, music. Come, my queen, take hands with me, and wrap the ground around these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity.
Fairy King, attendant Mark, I do hear the morning lark. Come, my lord, and in this flight, tell me how it came this night that I was sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
We will, fair queen, up the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echoes in conjunction. Judge when you hear. What's up? What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. Oh, and this Lysander. Oh, what do you think this is? And this Helena. Old native Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rites of May, and hearing our intent, came here in gracious solemnity. But speak, Aegis, is this not the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord. Pardon, my lord?
I pray you won't stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes in the gentle concord of the world that hatred, so far from jealousy, to sleep by hatred and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazingly. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet, I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly what I speak. And now do I be thinking. So it is, I came with Hermia. Hither, our intent was to be gone with Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenians. Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I bet the law upon his head! They would have stolen away! They would have! Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife, and me of my consent. My consent that she should be your wife. But my good lord, I want not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god. The object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, did I betroth her, I saw Hermia, but like in sickness did I love this food. But as in health comes to my natural taste, now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse, we more will hear anon. Aegis, I will overbear you.
No!
To the temple, by and by with us. These couples shall eternally be knit. For the morning now, something worn. Our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with those talents, 3 and 3. We'll hold the feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem so small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks I found Demetrius, like a jewel not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? Yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father, Nepota.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why then we are awake?
Let us follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dream.
With my cucumbers calming. Gods of my life stormed hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream, past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass. If he go about to expound this dream, methought I was. There is no man can tell what, methought I was, and methought I had. But man is but a patched fool, if he will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor its heart to report what my dream was.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place. Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bright bed will be, and the issue they create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all couples three, ever true and loving be. Trip away, make no stay, meet me until the break of day.
Shadows have offended. Think that this and all is mended, that you have slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Give me your hand if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.